Siti is a housewife in Malaysia. But the women in Malaysia, they don't have the same opportunity to work as the women in China. Therefore, Siti started selling products from China to make money. But it is not easy to be an online merchant. Siti has a tough time. First, she needs to spend at least 2 hours per day looking for the top-selling and reliable products from China. Then, she needs to spend another 2 hours editing the images and then upload to different channels like Facebook and Instagram where she can sell. But after all, after I have an order, it's just she has to face a whole new set of problems. She needs to spend another 4 hours answering her customers' questions about where their package is. But for packages, they must travel from the Chinese seller to the shipping company through the custom all the way to the buyer. And none of this can be tracked or traceable. And sometimes, after you waited for 10 days, the orders she received are wrong. And in fact, it happened 30% of the orders from cross-border to Malaysia. And she needs to travel 26 kilometers once the product arrives in Malaysia to resend the products to her customer. And this is the line that she has to go through in the shipping company. So in total, Siti needs to work 12 hours per day selling. But unfortunately, this is not acceptable to her family because Siti is expected to make housework as her only priority. So Malaysian sellers, they source items from AliExpress where the price for the same product from the same Chinese seller are at least 30 to 50% much more expensive. We therefore launched Allsome, a social commerce platform cross-border to solve Siti problem. So through our recommendation system, Siti managed to find the top-selling product that we sourced directly from China. So she just needs to swipe right to add the product to her offering that Siti thinks her friend will like it. So swipe left, and the product will never appear again. We actually have hundreds of products whereby Siti can share within just a second. So Siti can share the product to the social medias to resell easily by just swiping on the product, providing also access to curated images and localized descriptions about the product in Malaysian languages. And buyers can place order themselves without communicating with the Chinese seller, so they don't need to read Chinese. And Allsome track each packages. SMS notifications will be sent to the buyer when the order is placed and before delivery. And Allsome also receive each package at our China warehouse, checking the qualities, colors, and if there's any problem. So there's no more cross-border return and exchange problem. So the cross-border commerce from China to Southeast Asia is gigantic, with the market size of more than 25 billion US dollar. There are existing vertical players, including for package fulfillment, tracking, and e-commerce platform like AliExpress. But Allsome is the most comprehensive cross-border commerce and logistic platform, focusing from China to Southeast Asia, offering a one-stop solution from the Chinese sellers to the Malaysian buyer. So thanks to our logistic expertise, we managed to deliver from China to the buyer doorstep in just 3 days instead of 10. And we are still 50% cheaper compared to the alternative channels like AliExpress, where this is a typical way of how Malaysian sellers source items from the Chinese seller. And say goodbye to 12 hours. We enable our sellers to start sell quality and best product within just a second. So our sellers will make a 50% commissions, and we will take a 50% of shares. We are actually a team of cross-border experts with a ground experience in China and Malaysia. So I'm a full scholarship PhD candidate at the #1 university in China, so with more than 10 years of development experience. And together with me, so she actually did a seller's relation at JD.com, followed by Amazon China's. They're on board more than 500 online merchants with millions of SKU. She's also a master degree holder for logistic management. We're very happy to have Roy as our advisor. He's actually a country director for Redbox Asia of Hong Kong, handling more than 300,000 packages per day to advise us on our cross-border forwarding infrastructures with highly competitive pricing. And also Navin, former Southeast Asia ecosystem managers from Microsoft, helping us with Malaysia Digital Free Trade Zone. So last year, we are named as the top startup across regional competitions. And we would like to do more. Our mission is to help more sellers like Siti. Siti is selling because she wants to prove that she's more than just a homemaker. She is selling because she wants to have an identity and also respect from her family. And she's not alone. There's more than 10 million of women like Siti in Southeast Asia. And in just 1 month, we managed to acquire 750 sellers and women like Siti that are willing to make a difference. So we actually launched our cross-border shipping track and trace within last year, November 2016, and just started up to bring in a seller like Siti recently with a 2x growth every week. And we are trying to make it to 1,000. Half of them are already actively sharing the product, and 10% of the women that actually click on the product actually buy it because of trust. We are raising $500,000 for talents to make it possible. My name is Ying. Please speak to us. Thank you.
Awesome!